lots of work today, and on top of making motifs, doing the filling for the top that I was showed earlier this week, I was also was going through my stash, and I found this huge set of boxes, those tin cookie boxes that I keep, that I used to keep the all the motifs for the current projects. Well, these are from the dress that I left, that I was doing back in 2016. Still some motifs left. I don't know if I'll probably make the clutch pack or something like that with it, because there are lots of them hanging here and there and everywhere around, like this. There was a video of that fashion night in the channel, in this channel. So this was from the dress leftovers. And also I was doing the project that I called the aquarelle scarves. I had lots of this. This is actually the same skein. All comes from the same skein. The aquarelle. So it's a pure cotton, quite thick. So I was planning to make the thread twice thinner than this, but still 4 times thicker than the usual size 10 crochet thread. And well, I've done the number, and then I was so fed up with it, and so I decided just to keep, so I probably have something else in mind. Now if I find there must be some other skeins in the stash, so I can probably make myself a vest with this, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, and some beads here. And well, I've seen the skein in the stash, so I'll probably make this into kind of the vest, a short vest up to the just a little bit below the waistline. So this part 1. As I said, I just got everything out, and this is the same thing, but just a different color pattern. So I was planning to make 2 scarves out of this one. So I have 2 color patterns, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably will do, depends on how much the yarn I will have left. It's another vest, or maybe a skirt, because the one I'm making right now is made of acrylic. This one is more this is a pure cotton, so it will be a different texture and different colors. So I don't know, I will decide when I get my hands onto this one. Today just a browsing thing. Well, probably if I have enough time and my camera doesn't blink during the process, I might do some filling. This is, oh, that's good. I got one more flower for my skirt. This is actually the skirt that I'm working on right now. The skein. That's the little bit of the Stash Monster. That's for the dress. Another Flower of June dress. Well, these are all the motifs that I made for the tutorials. You're familiar with the color, and that's them. So I've got the box with the, just got the wrong box here. So this is the box where I got my tails trimmed, and yeah, I was a great fan of shortbread cookies. And this is the box where I keep the ones that have still got tails, still have to be filled and trimmed. And this is the chain of flowers for the neckline. Well, I'll be doing that, the video, I'll show that everything. I'll continue with the tutorials on that dress. It's just that I have to finish this this thing first. Once this will be free, I will do the layout, binding it and doing the filling. So that's another project that is almost ready. That will be done in January. Then this one I found today. I completely forgot about this. And this is the idea of this is having kind of the pond with a wildlife in it. And this is the Elodea threads that will be hanging everywhere. Some water lilies, and I'll try to make the I know they don't look like water lilies, but kind of. And I'll try to make the lotuses that are coming from the Madame Ardain. There is the lotus flower or nymphaea flower, water lily, and that will be on top. And plus I will try to make some koi fish, which is a carp but colorful, so probably will be either white or yellow or maybe some kind of orange. I haven't decided which color it will go, but generally yes, the main color will be blue, will be a little bit of sparkles of gold and orange and white all over the pond. And the filling will be probably a bit darker than this, a bit dark blue for the water. And I got lots of ideas, and the part I brought here is just half of what I was having in my mind, and I still haven't found the other half. Oh, there's one while I'm still here, while I'm working. This is actually the two projects in one box. There's just that's not the one. This is the blue one is the top that I was trying to resemble the one from the Peruvian connection. That there was a lace Pima cotton jersey made with in Irish crochet lace style, something back to 2014. That's where I got these motifs from that age. And I've got the front part almost. That's the front, the deep end, and this is all the flowers are set. So I have to do more filling on this. And I lost the other side, the back side. I mean, I've done the template, but I lost it somewhere, but because I was moving from one workshop to another, from that workshop to an apartment, then from the apartment I moved to the summer house, and it's still somewhere in the boxes, so I haven't got the back side, so I could start. And this is just I threw everything together while I was packing up. This would be the, as I call it, the Novruz top. Novruz is the spring equinox holiday we have in our country. It's the first day of the spring new year, and that's what I call it. We have most of the flowers that blooming at that time. This just is the daffodils, the calendula, cyclamen. They'll be hanging like this, ropes like that, and different daisies and whatever comes in at this time of the year. So this would be the next project that I'll be working on once I finish this top, and I'll do the layout and I'll finish this one. So I got lots of the templates like that are already on the template, and it's just attach and ready to use. I got this chest thing stitched already. So, and while I was working on this, I was using the thick skeins like this with nothing inside, with empty, I mean no padding inside, and I was just placing that under the chest and working on that so I could get the bulge, or you can get the, as I say, the cushion, as I explained before. So Sometimes I'm just like unpacking everything and I'm sitting and playing like this, like a little crafty Scrooge. So that's the other part. So these two projects that I still have to work on. And I've got this one. Oh, this one is laying in this box since 2007. There's also another. There was a jacket, again Peruvian connection, and I was making these roses, and the tutorial that I made for my site have been stolen all over the internet. So if you see any pink ones, pink roses like this, step by step, that's mine. Have been stolen and distributed by these Russian pirates and everything, so they don't care about. So I left this just because I don't have enough yarn, and I was thinking about just trying to get and find some yarn like this. And so far, since I haven't got it yet, it's in this box, and I'm waiting for the time when the yarn will be delivered. Yeah, just because I make them, that's why I remember them. So this is the box of magic box of everything. As you can see, this is the Peruvian connection, the back side of it, and I also made this light cream colors for. Just get the camera closer. Don't. Never mind the mess on the left. So I've got this as the. I was doing the motifs at the same time for the blue and the beige one because I liked the model so light and so much that I decided I want to make two. And this is just the shamrocks that I was doing. So they are just the stock. This is just the stock, so that wherever I need the flower, the shamrock of the same color, I just pull it out of the box and use it in the project wherever it needs to. But so far I couldn't find a project where I can stick this color because it's so vivid, so bright, and it doesn't matches with other threads, other colors, just like this one. So as you can see, they are not matching really well. So it's either using everything with this color or more or less close to the real grass, at least in our climate. This color looks more real than this one. So this is my just another sample I was trying to make, and yeah, that's my stock box. There's another. So I guess these are just the other stock boxes with the flowers that I required for the project. Well, this one is for sure the stock one, and the stock that that contains my very first motifs. They look so ugly like this. These were the samples that I was trying to make, trying to figure out. This is the padding cord, the thistle on the padding cord. You can see all my ugly things. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. Let me get it a bit like this. So as you can see, these are all the samples that I was trying to make. The butterfly. These are leftovers from the from the vest I was doing for my daughter. This is from the handbag for my daughter. And these are just a small, this is the flowers I tried to make for the hydrangea. I didn't like them, so they're kind of, that's this one is the oak leaf I was trying to make. And so this is my kindergarten part. It's like first time to show something that I really don't show to people. So this is my coming out box. The ugly things that I made 15 15 years ago. And this one, that's the label for my projects. This is what I usually attach to the finished garment that it goes for sale. And again, here we have the stock box. Some more roses. And here are bits and pieces left for the, these are little pieces that I was doing for the tutorials. Yeah. Remember the Kilkel, sorry, forgot the name. The classic Irish crochet lace motifs. I've got some more here. It's really nice to go and browse through, so you can find lots of stuff through these stock boxes. And again, this is supposed to be, I guess it will be a top, white top. Again, the Flowers of June style. And these are the motifs that I keep for that. Maybe one day I will return to it, and I guess I will just get all these out so I don't spend time. That's from another project. These are from another project. And this is the antique stuff. I guess that was the color, just a little thing attached to it, or maybe on the pocket, something lace, and it's very simple. And it's good. It's good while I'm watching here, sitting here and just browsing and sorting everything out, because otherwise I won't be able to have time for that. And here, oh, that's another project. I'll probably use this type of leaves for this pond project, but obviously it will be done in a blue color. But this was supposed to be the flowers and leaves. And while I was working on this project, I saw somebody on the net using exactly the same colors, almost exactly the same motifs for their own patterns, and I just left it because I didn't feel like continuing, so nobody could say, oh, you were just stealing the idea from that. But since I'm a slow worker, and at that time I had the 1-year-old son, and I had time, maybe like half an hour a day to do the crochet. I've started that, and then 1 month later I saw this lady on the web, so I frogged it. So it stays like this in the box. Probably one day I'll continue working on this. And there's another box here. Yeah. That's another stash. You can see lots of different flowers. And this one is the project that I was working for myself. But it's just something like, whenever you start doing working on the lace, make sure you have enough yarn. Just because I found this, I bought the one skein, I liked the color, and I started working, and then I went to buy some more, and that was the last skein. And so I'm kind of stuck with this, and I'm thinking about, I also got the thicker yarn, which is I don't have twice as thick as this one. So I was thinking about making the whole body of the top. I mean not this color, but this one, exactly the same color. So I was thinking about making just the front top of that, or maybe just a kind of vase shape made with motifs and filling. I've got enough yarn for the filling. I've got enough yarn for the full body, but I don't have enough yarn for the top, for the motifs themselves. These are motifs from I think it's 128 Irish crochet lace motifs book. I wish I had the official copy, but they don't sell it. So you get browse from one motif to another, finding them on the web. They're like the pirating that I don't like, but sometimes you have to do it because you have to use the motifs. But I would really love to pay for this book and use it officially. So we have to speak to the person who published that book to reissue it so everybody could buy it. At least they had this Le Picot Bigodin reissued, so I've got the hard copy, and I'd love to have this 128 motifs stuff. But well, anyway, as you can see, there's not enough for the front, either front or the back. So I'm just sitting here with this and not knowing what to do. Probably I will still do the bit of front, a bit of the back, and the main part of the body will be done with this thick yarn. I've used it as a padding cord here somewhere, but you can see it anyway. And padding cord here. So I hope one day that will be finished as well. This one, I was planning to make the stoles with the national with the national colors. So I got the gold and blue, gold and red, gold and green. Because the colors of our flag is blue, red, and green. And I was it's like these were supposed to look like a jewelry on the blue background, red on red background, and green on green background. But anyway, this one is working like this. I don't know why I did it this way. No, it was working I didn't like the way it was sticking out. That's why I did it the other way around. Got the smooth side. And again, this is my spare box, the stock box. This is from the Madame Ardain wheels, and this is for another project that I've got one more here, the chestnut leaf. So I've got lots of stuff, and this is, as I said, this is just the small amount of the boxes that I have. I still got some more in a wardrobe somewhere. The house is very small, and everything is just packed up so tight, so that if I have to remove something, I have to empty the house completely before I start emptying the drawers. So I've got this here, and this is from another project. And as you can see, that's where I'm always letting myself, when I have one project on the template, the other one is about to be placed on the template, I allow myself to start one more. So the next project I'll be starting is I'll do the pink dress for this one, and I will do probably I will do this this lacy stuff with from Peruvian Connection, the blue one. And after I finish them, I will allow myself to start another project, like from scratch, just because otherwise I'll be just buried into all this stuff. Oh, I was looking for them. I spent a year looking for that. And that's my favorite one, because this is the project that I'm doing from scratch, the whole idea and the motifs themselves, except of the poppies. They are from this 128 motif book. These are poppies. We have the two types growing. They're quite tiny, actually. At the moment, they're about this big in real life. In real life, they're about this big. The red and the purple ones, the tiny ones, really hard to see them, but we just, even when you go to the field is all red or purple. And these are actually the motifs that are in it goes like this. There's the nature, the historical resort. It's about 3 or 5 kilometers away from where I'm sitting right now. I can see it from my window, where the cave paintings, and this is actually the exact replica of the cave painting. That's the bull, and this is the there's a drawing that it's called, they're not dancing, apparently they are dancing the national dance. We call it Yalle. So everybody's holding their hands and dancing around the fireplace. We're still dancing that on Novruz, actually, and weddings and everything. So it's kind of very ancient dance, and I was doing these people as well. And there will be more the lady warrior, the lady the witch, or maybe shaman. I don't know what's the word in English. Yeah, but there's a pregnant woman that I want to make. Will be the fishing boat, and as you can see, this is the God, I keep forgetting the name. There was one of the famous catwalks with the orange background and different kind of patterns, just splashes of colors, geometrical figures around on the surface, on that orange color background. So that was just in those colors. And this is the green agama. This is Rudy. Of course, Rudy is always here to show that he's annoyed. The lizards that I got them in my backyard, and these will represent the poppies without leaves, obviously, and this would be the buds. And still, so as you can see, I have so many things going on in my mind. I got so many things happening on I call them sketches, because obviously they are not finished project, but this is the sketches that I have to work on from time to time. So so Rudy's here waiting to go outside, and I think probably have to cancel streaming for this, and that will be it for today. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.